All right. So I'm going to wait a few seconds for people to come in. Yeah. So, hi everybody. Long time no see on the live streams. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. So, I've decided to do one now because the One Piece chapter 1106 just came out like a couple days ago, I think on like Wednesday or Thursday. So, I decided to do a live stream talking about the chapter. So, this is going to be spoilerific. So, if you guys don't want any spoilers, I suggest that you leave now because this is going to be spoiler territory. So, yeah. So, to start off, I really do like the chapter. The chapter is very intense with Saturn and the satellites, with Vegapunk and Kuma and Bonnie and Luffy and Kizaru and Dorian Broggy. I wasn't I was not like expecting Dorian Broggy to show up. Like we haven't seen them since Little Garden, which that's the arc they were introduced. So really cool to see Dorian Broggy again. Yeah, Dory and Broggy again. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. So and Vegapunk um just got impaled by Saturn. So he's probably not he's probably not dead, you know, because One Piece characters never die, like except for Whitebeard or Ace. Those are the only two characters that have passed away in One Piece. So it would not surprise me if Vegapunk um like is not dead. Like same thing with Kuma. Like we thought that Kuma was dead after I think he got like punched by Saturn. So and obviously he's still alive, you know, which is cool. So yeah, so I'm just gonna pull up the chapter real quick and see if I'm missing anything crucial. Yeah, so there is going to be a break um next week, so which is fine because it's been a while since we've had a One Piece break. So yeah, like I really do like the cover page with Robin and a crocodile. So that's cool. I also saw another cover page with Robin and actual crocodile, like the character. And crocodile, he has some fancy outfits, definitely for sure. So that's cool. Especially those two used to work together. So that's cool to see both of them on a cover page. But yeah, this is a crazy chapter. All the satellites. Yeah, so we see Vegapunk getting impaled by Saturn, which is crazy. Yeah. So I really don't know which side Kizaru is on because we see Kizaru firing some laser beams on Kuma and Atlas. So I don't know. Maybe he's part of Sword. Maybe he isn't. I don't know. Like I know some people like in the One Piece community, they say they think Atlas is gonna die, and I'm like, maybe. I don't know. Probably not though, because as we know with One Piece, characters rarely die. Like, and I'm talking about like canon of the story. We're not talking about like flashbacks and stuff. I'm talking about like straight canon. Characters rarely get taken out of here. So yeah, like I'm so happy that Dory and Bragi are in this. That's cool. And it's really nice to see Luffy in his son Nika form, punching Kizaru in the face, which is cool because we see in the chapter that Kizaru is about to like, yeah. So no, hold on. Yeah, yeah. So we see Kizaru with his lightning sword, like up like this, and then he says, "If you force surrender, it will be painless, Bonnie." So we see Kuma trying to protect Bonnie, and then of course Luffy punches Kizaru in the face before he had a chance to slice him in half, which is cool. Good job, Luffy. And then, of course, he's laughing constantly because that's what Luffy does when he's in his son Nika form. He just constantly laughs. Like, does he ever talk when he's in that form, or does he just straight up laugh? Like that's like his speech when he's in that form. I have no idea. Yeah, crazy battle. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. So I was thinking, like, what is the saddest One Piece backstory? Like in your opinion. So that's really tough. Wow, that is really tough. The saddest backstory, like in One Piece. Like which character has the saddest backstory? That's tough. Because Bonnie's is really sad. Robin's is super sad. Like everybody's backstory is just sad, like with um Sanji and Zeph when like Sanji and Zeph were on like this island and they had to like fend for himself and then Zeph pretty much gave all the food to Sanji and then he had to eat his own leg just for Zeph to survive. I'm like that's pretty sad, Usopp's is pretty sad. Chopper's is very sad. Zoro's. Yeah, that's really tough. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. So, yeah, I would have to say probably, in my opinion, of course. Hmm. I would probably have to say maybe Sanji's, but more so when we get to Totland because Judge is a horrible father to Sanji, and like, and all of his brothers are pretty much mean as well, and the only person that is nice to Sanji is his sister Reiju. But yeah, so I'd probably say Sanji is probably the saddest backstory. But of course, once again, that's just my opinion. Yeah, like I've been hearing some people like in the One Piece community, like they say that Egghead is almost over. Like we probably have about like 10 chapters left, which I kind of agree. I think the Egghead, I guess, um, portion of the story, I think, is almost done. Like, we probably have, like, 10 to 15 chapters left. Since we're at, like, the huge battle right now between, like, Saturn and, like, the satellites and Vegapunk, Luffy, Kuma, Bonnie, Kizaru, and then, of course, Dory and Bragi coming in, so I think we're getting close to the end, so which that'd be interesting because Egghead, I think, is pretty short, I would say. It's definitely shorter than Wano. Because Wano, in my opinion, I think Wano was way too long. Like, in my opinion. Like, some parts of Wano I do like. I do like the fight between, of course, Luffy and Kaido, and I do love the fight between Zoro and King, and then, of course, Zoro and Killer. Um, those fights are pretty good. Yeah. Like, I wish there was more Zoro. I wish we would have had maybe more backstory with Zoro. I think that'd have been really, really cool. Like, I wish Mihawk was in it because he's a swordsman. Maybe Tashigi, maybe Smoker, because Smoker and Tashigi are always together. So, yeah. So I guess we can go we could talk about the trading card game, I guess, since I really do love the trading card game. The trading card game is a lot of fun. I have been following it, even though I don't cover it too much on my channel, but I do enjoy it. I really do like the Chopper extra booster. Really, really cool set. I'm really excited for the next one, and I'm so glad that Boa Hancock is becoming a leader. Like, we're gonna have a Boa Hancock leader card, which is so cool. And then, of course, the Kuja Pirates is going to be a thing in the One Piece trading card game, which I'm super excited. I can't wait to play that deck for sure because I haven't played too much blue. Maybe that will have to change. I definitely want to play more blue because I've been playing more yellow and green since those are my two favorite colors in Bandai TCGs. So I might give blue a shot. But yeah, um, Hanaru is a very strong deck. Katakiri is a very strong deck. Don't get me started on Sakazuki. Sakazuki is just a crazy, crazy deck right now with Rebecca. Pretty strong card. Um, I have seen. I think those are the only decks that I can remember that are very strong right now. Like a purple Luffy. I forgot about purple Luffy. That deck too. So the One Piece TCG is pretty interesting. I do like it. Like, if you guys like One Piece and if you guys like TCGs, I would highly recommend that you give the One Piece TCG a shot. And also, I'm really excited for Dragon Ball Super Fusion World, which is basically like it's kind of like speed duels for Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, you know how you have like the really complicated um like the original version of Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you have speed duels. So basically, Dragon Ball Super Fusion World is basically like the speed duels version of Dragon Ball Super Masters, which that's the OG card game. So I'm pretty excited for it because, like, in my opinion, I think Masters is like it's too complicated for me to understand, because that's why I originally didn't get into Masters, because there's just so many mechanics that you have to remember, Like I recently learned about, I think it's called the Zenkai deck, which is basically kind of like an extra deck in Yu-Gi-Oh, where um where I think if you combo, like correct me if I'm wrong, but I think when you combo, you get to choose one of those cards and put it into like your Z area, and then you can pay cards from your Z area to basically evolve your leader into like the Zenkai leader. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot of stuff to remember. And then especially like the text box of Dragon Ball Super is like Yu-Gi-Oh paragraphs. Like it's just so long. So I'm so glad that they made the change. Me personally, they made the change with Dragon Ball Super Fusion World because it's so much simpler, and I think the artwork is so much better. And I love how you can tell the difference between like the character cards and like the extra cards, because the extra cards in Dragon Ball Super Fusion World, they're white, and then the character cards, like you could tell the difference between the two. Because with Masters, I couldn't tell the difference between like an extra card and just a regular character card because they look exactly the same. So I like how in this one you could tell the difference between the two. You could tell the difference between a character card and a and an extra deck card, which is cool. And there's no like negates and stuff. They definitely got rid of that part. And you don't have to pay for combos, because I know like in Dragon Ball Super Masters, you would have to like some cards you have to like pay to combo, but I think all of the cards in Dragon Ball Super Fusion World, you could just combo without paying like your mana cost, which is cool. And then also I really like the leader cards because um basically like in the middle of the card, like they have like the title. So like they have the title of the card like smack dab um on the leader card. So I like how they put like the name of the card at the bottom. That way you could see like the whole picture of it, which is cool. So so I'm I'm excited for it, but definitely let me know what you guys think about Fusion World. Are you guys going to be getting into it, or are you going to be playing Masters? I would love to know because some people love that complicated stuff with Masters, which is cool. You know, that's why they have Masters, and that's why they have um, Fusion World. So you could pick which one that you want. So if you want a more chess version, I guess you could pick Masters. Or if you want the checkers version, you got Fusion World. So that's neat. And then I like how it's like One Piece, where like you have like where you have a leader card, and then the cards you put into your deck have to match your leader. So that's really cool too. So I think the game comes out, I think February 16th, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna look it up real quick. I think it's February 16th. I think. Oh, oh, like it says February 23rd. So February 23rd. Maybe February 16th is like the pre-release, but like the official release is February 23rd. So and then I also do like the online client too. Oh, the Dragon Ball Z game. I may collect the cards for the designs, but I'm not interested in playing, especially if it's complicated. Cool. Yeah, you can always collect. Uh, That's fine. Like there's some TCGs that I just collect also, like Pokemon, because Because Pokemon, I mostly collect and play. So because some TCGs are complicated, like Magic and Dragon Ball Z Masters. Um, they're always cool drawings. DBZ actually got me into art as a child. Cool, like that's awesome. Like I used to draw too. Long time ago, I used to draw a lot. Yeah, like I was thinking about getting back into drawing actually, because it's been years since I started drawing, like years, like public school days. Let's see. Oh yeah, like I forgot that Sabo is pretty good as well. Vegapunk, Vegapunk was the goat of this One Piece chapter. Yeah, true. Like that's so true. Like he got impaled by Saturn, which is insane. That's crazy. Yeah. Like he is goat for sure. I agree. Do you think Saturn will survive the end of Egghead? Like in my opinion, yeah. I think that he will survive. Because I thought that Kuma was dead and he's still alive. So I have belief that that Vegapunk will survive that attack for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was like, I forgot that Vegapunk is also becoming a leader card actually, and Kuma, and Bonnie. So all of the Egghead characters are getting a leader card, which is cool. Um, I think, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I think Atlas, maybe. I think Atlas is just a character card. I think, but I know Vegapunk is getting a leader card. Kuma is getting a leader card. Bonnie. Um, yeah, that's all I remember. He talks, but laughs majority all the time. True. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's true. He very rarely talks. Has a, that's what I thought because I noticed that he would just laugh because when we see him like the first time he turned into his son Nico form, he was just laughing constantly, and so yeah, which I guess that's a new way of speaking. I guess just laughing. So that's cool that he does actually talk, but he majority laughs. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna stream for about an hour. Yeah, so if you guys would like to see more live streams, especially when like the chapters come out, because there's not gonna be one next week because there's a break next week, but definitely the week after that. If you guys would like to see more of these types of live streams, definitely let me know. I would love to do more of these in the future because this is fun. I love I love speaking my opinion and answering the chat. So much fun. Like, I need to start streaming more often because I forgot how much how much fun streaming is. It's so much fun. I just never have time to do it. But I could definitely do one once a week for sure, talking about the chapter and interacting with the chat. I think that would be fun. Hearing your guys' thoughts and opinions, which is cool because I am no means a One Piece expert. No means a One Piece expert because there's just so much in One Piece. I don't know how people in the One Piece community can just keep track of it all because I can't. Like my brain would just explode. I would need like Vegapunk's Devil Fruit to just like absorb all that because like it's a lot. It's a lot for sure. Yeah, so maybe after this stream, I'm probably gonna watch Cardfight Vanguard Divine Z, because I really like it. So that's something that I do every single Friday is just watch the newest episode of Cardfight Vanguard Divine Z, which is super cool. So what do you guys think about the Egghead anime? Like, do you guys enjoy it? Like me personally, this is just my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of the animation. I do like the story. I do. But I'm just not a big fan of the animation. But that's just something I'm gonna have to get used to because I think this is just the style of what animation is right now. So I'm just gonna have to just take it or leave it. So I'll just take it. Yes, Boa and her sisters are coming. Have you gotten the newest packs recently? No, I have not. Um, Packs are really expensive, so but I would love because I usually don't get packs very much. I usually just buy singles usually because they're cheaper that way. But no, I have not got the recent packs. Yeah. I have nothing much to talk about, guys. I'm sorry. Like this stream is so boring. I just I just don't talk much. Like especially in real life. I really don't talk that much. It's not much I can talk about. Like this chapter was awesome. Can't wait for the next one. Still still love the TCG. Um yeah. I haven't watched too much of the One Piece movies either. I think I think the only One Piece movie that I've watched is Film Red. I think that's the only movie that I watched, which is pretty good. I do like Huta as a character. She's probably my second favorite female character, with my favorite being Tashigi. But I haven't watched too much of the movies. I was like, I should. All right, so 20 more minutes, and then I will close the stream. Yeah, so this is why I do these streams for like an hour, because I just get tired. So that's why I do these streams for an hour, because I would see people stream like for 2 hours, 3 hours, and it's like, I don't know how. I do not know how you can stare at a bright computer screen for like 3 hours, 2 hours even. Like it's like my eyes would start to hurt and my head would start to hurt. But yeah, I definitely want to start doing these streams at least once a week, especially when the chapters come out and I could just talk about them and give my thoughts and opinions and stuff. Yeah, guys. So definitely comment, like, and subscribe if you guys would like to see more of these live streams from me. And I will definitely do more of them. Definitely for sure. Because I can't believe I'm almost at 150 subscribers. That is crazy. And I've been on this platform for about a year now, which is like crazy. So I really do appreciate those, I think, 150 subscribers that really like watching my content. I really do appreciate it because it means a lot to me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely more stuff I want to do um with my channel for sure. So he'll definitely there definitely will be more videos like in the future for sure. Definitely different types of videos I have in my head that I'm waiting for to come to fruition. So we'll see. So definitely subscribe to the channel if you guys like what you see, because It really helps the channel a lot, and it definitely motivates me to do more videos and live streams, definitely for sure. Because I do enjoy live streaming. Live streaming is so much fun. But yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well, wherever you are. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm definitely doing good. Yeah, like it's very warm, which is very unusual for February, because February is usually super cold, but not today, or even the past couple weeks. The past couple weeks was pretty warm, which is um which is unusual, but I'll take it. So, yeah, like I'm really excited for the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. I'm really excited for that. Like the next part is going to be coming out, I think soon. So I'm really excited to watch that. And then of course I am excited for Kimetsu no Yaiba or Demon Slayer. I'm really excited for that too. I think that's coming out soon, the next season, because I really do enjoy Demon Slayer. And I enjoy Bleach, the Thousand Year Blood War. I'm really, really liking that one. Like it's definitely better than the actual volumes. Definitely. We get to see more Uryu, which is cool because the Thousand Year Blood War is about the Quincy's, right? And if you guys read the volumes, we barely see Uryu, but definitely in the anime, we see a lot of Uryu, which is cool. Yeah, like I'm also really excited about the like the next season of Demon Slayer. I don't know what it's going to be about, so really excited for that one. Yeah, so I've been watching Demon Slayer, Bleach: The Thousand Year Blood War, Tokyo Revengers is really good. Um, I've been watching the newest Card Fight Vanguard, Divine Z. I really enjoyed that one. Oh, let's see. I've been watching Claymore. Like that's an old school anime right there. Really like that one. Um, I've been watching. Oh, what's that show with the Greek gods? Is it Ragnarok or something like that? Gods of Ragnarok or something like that. I've been really getting into that. That's really cool. I like that. I've been watching a little bit of JoJo's with the female JoJo, which is really cool. We have not seen a female JoJo before, so that's definitely something different. I really like that one. Um, been rewatching Naruto, the original Naruto. I like the original Naruto, and I like Shippuden. Not the biggest fan of Boruto. Not the biggest fan of that, but I am a fan of the original, and I am a fan of Shippuden. Um, I've been watching some Jujutsu Kaisen. That's really good. I need to finish up the first season, but really liking Jujutsu Kaisen. I know I would read the volumes too. I need to go back and read the volumes because I used to do that on this channel, and then I stopped. You know, for for break reasons. Um, I've been rewatching Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I really like both of those. Um, I've been watching a little bit of Dragon Ball Super. Like Dragon Ball Super does have some good things to it, but I'm definitely more of a fan of like Dragon Ball Z and obviously the original Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Super does have like its good points, and GT is just not my thing. Like even though I do like Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 4 is really cool. I didn't used to like it. I mean, yeah, like it's like I didn't like it at first, especially when I was younger. I really did not like Super Saiyan 4, but now I've grown to like it. Yeah, I like Super Saiyan 4. Really cool. Let's see. Um, I did watch the new Broly movie. I think I watched it twice. I watched the new Broly movie, and I will say, really good, really really good. Um, I like Legendary Super Saiyan. I like Second Coming, and I never got into to Bio Broly. It's not my thing, but I definitely do love the new Broly movie, the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Really really good. Like definitely Broly, like in my opinion, I think they definitely fleshed out his character more. Like he can actually speak instead of just saying Kakarot, Kakarot, Kakarot. Like that's his speech. Like if you watch like Legendary Super Saiyan and Second Coming, all his speech is Kakarot, 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 and I'm like, can you say any other sentence besides Kakarot? I know you want to hurt Kakarot. I get it. Every villain wants to hurt Kakarot, but okay, Broly. Okay. But like it's nice to hear him talk and actually have a backstory because we did get to see a little bit of a backstory with especially a legendary Super Saiyan. We get to see a little bit of a backstory, but definitely in the new Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, definitely his backstory is more fleshed out for sure. Yeah, so I highly recommend that movie if you guys have not checked that out. Really good. Let's see. I've I've watched I think I watched Sailor Moon a little bit. I do like Sailor Moon. Like the original Sailor Moon. Not Sailor Moon Crystal. I'm talking about the original Sailor Moon, which is better. I like the original Sailor Moon better than Crystal. But that's my opinion, of course. Like Attack on Titan, of course. Like Attack on Titan's amazing, especially the last season. Really good. Um I was rewatching the original Bleach. Still really good. Yeah, like it's like I watch a lot of anime. Mostly the old school ones. Yeah, I've watched Flame of Recca. That's really good. Yu Hakusho, I remember that. I remember the original Funimation Baki. And that is the better one. Like nothing against the Netflix version, but I like the original Funimation better. I do. Um, I just think it was just better. So definitely watch the original Funimation one. That one is 10 times better, trust me. Like with the Netflix version, I can't even understand what is going on half the time. Like I was watching it yesterday and we see Piccolo and he's basically like this dinosaur human basically and he defeated Kaido, like the Chinese fist fighter Kaido, and basically devoured his leg. Like, I think he devoured his leg and his arm, right? I think. Like, correct me if correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was his leg and his arm that he devoured after he defeated Kaido. So yeah, that that season was kind of nuts. And then we see the fight between Baki and Piccolo, and basically it was like a draw, essentially. And then Yujiro, I'm like, Yujiro in the original Funimation, he was like straight up mean. And then like he could not stand his son. And then when you see like the Netflix version, which follows the original, so like it's not like its own separate thing, like it follows like the original Baki. Like he goes to can't stand his son to respecting his son. Yeah. I just miss the old Yujiro. Me personally. Um yeah, I'm trying to think of some other animes that I watch. I watch so many. Um yeah, off the top of my head, that's all I can remember. So like, does anybody remember that anime Pet Shop Horrors? That was insane. Like I think it was only like 6 episodes, but that was crazy. Where like these characters would go to a pet store, buy a pet, and then like the pet owner would like tell you, "Hey, you can't you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that with the pet. You can't feed them certain things." Like I think I remember the first episode where like this family buys like a rabbit human basically. So basically a human that could not talk because rabbits don't talk, and basically you only have to feed this human vegetables like rabbits do because all they eat is like lettuce and carrots. So that's all she can eat. And then basically the family being just straight up stupid because like this rabbit wanted like chocolate or something. Like typical children, they want candy all day, right? So they gave in. They gave this rabbit human chocolate, and then all of a sudden, um, like the rabbit just multiplied so much, like had a whole bunch of babies, like baby rabbits, because rabbits they multiply like crazy and just basically just like devoured this entire family. And that's basically the entire premise of Pet Shop Horrors. Like, I give you a pet, I tell you what you should and should not do, and then this family is going to be a rebel and not listen, and then you're going to get some severe consequences. But really good show, though. Really good show. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think of another one. I also saw a little bit of what is it? Spy Family? Yeah, Spy Family. I've watched a little bit of that. Pretty good. Pretty good. I've rewatched Death Note. I usually watch Death Note like once a year. So I really like that show. I like Death Note. Really good. And I remember Death Note being really big, and then people would like buy the Death Note on Amazon and stuff, and then they would bring it to school, which was a big no-no, like when I was growing up. Because if they catch you carrying around the Death Note and you pretending like you're Light Yagami, I think you would get suspended. You would get suspended from school from that, like for bringing the Death Note. So I remember those days. I remember that. Like quite a few people got suspended from that. And I did watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, I love the original Yu-Gi-Oh. I love GX. and I love 5Ds. Those are probably like the only Yu-Gi-Oh series that I watch. Is probably those three because I never got into Zexal. I never got into Arc V. I never got into the one with links or whatever. And I think it's called Reigns. Yeah, I've never got into Reigns. And what was the one with the Rush Duel stuff? And that was okay. Like it's like I miss Buddy Fight, Future Card Buddy Fight from Hushy Road. I miss that show. I remember once a week I would watch Buddy Fight. Like after school, I would watch Buddy Fight, and then I would watch Card Fight Vanguard, the original Card Fight Vanguard, which is the better one in my opinion, with Aichi, Kai, Misaki, Kamui, um, Kyo, um, like the shop manager and the cat, and yeah. So like the original Vanguard is good, and then Buddy Fight. I miss Buddy Fight with Gal and Drum Bunker Dragon and Osmodai. Yeah, miss Buddy Fight. Rest in peace to Buddy Fight. Like it was actually a really cool card game. I actually quite enjoyed the card game actually. Like until it got insanely broken and then it eventually just died out, unfortunately. But I really did like Future Card Buddy Fight, the anime and also the TCG. Super fun. And then same thing with Vanguard. I liked Vanguard towards the very beginning, and then in my opinion, when Strides came out, like when it was the 8 card G zone, that was okay. But when they started turning the G zone from 8 to 16, and then like insanely broken strides, so they tried to counter it with the G Guardians, and that didn't really help much. Neo Nectar was broken, Nubatama was broken, and oh, and don't get me started on Gear Chronicle with Chrono Jet Dragon. That was insane. But yeah, guys, now we're at the hour mark. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Yeah, so if you guys would like to see more of these live streams from me, definitely subscribe down below and I will try to do these once a week. But I will try. So yeah, everybody. Oyasumi nasai or Ohio gozaimasu, konbawa, wherever you live at. And I will see y'all next time. Mata ne!